Welcome to Conspira-See, the show where we uncover the many mysteries this universe has to offer. I'm your host, Dickerson, and seeing is believing. On the last episode of Conspira-See, we discussed what we know about the Eraser, Our Frankenstein, and the mysterious cult that surrounds both entities. On tonight's installment, we will be delving deeper into the rabbit hole within the collective and learning about where the band is now and what sort of schemes the Eraser has planned for them. Stay tuned. Hollywood. The year is 1929, a big year for showbiz. We saw the birth of the car radio and the first Academy Awards. Films such as The Iron Mask and Nosferatu had graced the silver screen. Popular songs like Tiptoe Through the Tulips with Me and Honey infected the airways with their catchy, melancholic grooves. The 20s was an era of excess and fun. But all of that was about to end. A stock market crash was on the horizon, and a Great Depression would soon follow. But other horrors were lying in the shadows. The night is New Year's Eve, and amongst the glitz and glitter of Tinseltown known as Hollywood, a grand ball was going to take place at the Magnum Spire Hotel, where all of entertainment's elite would attend. The event of the century. No pun intended. This would be known as the Hyper Ball. Introducing Joseph P. Magnum, the hotel's wealthy and reclusive owner. Much like the character Jay Gatsby, no one knew where Joseph's wealth came from or how he seemingly acquired the land for such a massive structure. The Magnum Spire Hotel resided in the outskirts of Hollywood, California, and loomed over the city much like Dracula's castle loomed over Transylvania. It has been rumored that much of Mr. Magnum's wealth was acquired through the shady deals and black magic of Hollywood. He's been linked to such organizations such as the Italian Mob and the Church of Satan. He rarely opened himself up to the public and made himself available. But tonight, that was all about to change. Tonight is the Hyperball, and those in attendance were going to come face to face with the hotel's mysterious owner. The shindig went on through the night, as many do, but just a few minutes before midnight, a figure walked himself through the dancing partygoers. He revealed himself before the crowd as Joseph Magnum and offered a toast. Each attendee was served a glass of champagne. As the seconds counted down to the new year, the crowd raised their glasses in cheers and took a drink. Little did they know each glass was poisoned with a dangerous substance. The very substance caused the crowd to writhe in pain, ultimately leading in everyone's death. Everyone, of course, except Mr. Magnum. Just after each and every partygoer had passed on, Joseph dropped his champagne to the floor, shattering the small flute he was drinking from. Just like the snapping of the fingers of a hypnotist may use to wake an individual from a spell, the sound of the glass shattering awakened all the dead in the room. But the dead did not return to their own homes, nor were they ever heard from again. Days after the New Year's Eve party, the hotel was found in disarray and reduced to rubble. It was said a fire blazed through the structure, leaving no trace of any survivors. No one knew why the hotel's owner decided to lead so many people to their demise in a single night, but decades after the hotel's destruction, it seemingly rematerialized in the year of 2024. This is where Our Frankenstein comes into play. You see, the Eraser is what we would call an opportunist. Once he had caught wind of the hotel's reemergence, he made his way to the big city to potentially strike a deal with Mr. Magnum because he surely must be behind this miraculous phantasm. Turns out, Joseph was a huge supporter of the Eraser, and his New Year's Eve sacrifice was homage to the Eraser's dark genocide. A deal was struck, and now Our Frankenstein was given permanent residency at the Magnum Spire Hotel. They are able to perform there whenever they please, and the Eraser would be able to take refuge to plot within its walls with his newly found disciple, growing closer and closer to his goal to cover the earth with his green talons. On April 25th of the year of 2025, Our Frankenstein plans to release their third full-length album, Magnum Spire Hotel. These new collections of songs will uncover more secrets and possibly reveal what actually happened that fateful New Year's Eve night in 1929. Tune in next time on Conspira-See to find out what's next in the band's ongoing saga. I'm your host, Dale Dickerson, and seeing is believing.